Yeah, it is on. Yep.
Test 1, 2. Test 1, 2.
Levels, but
I'm not sure if it's exactly.
where do I plug in the stereo out? Oh yeah, I gotta put that in. And then on the mixer.
have to operate from the camera. Sorry, bro. I didn't expect it. Siobhan.
Only issue I've got, I'll need to know times and fouls as well if I'm there. I can't see it. I can sort of pop here so it's not interrupted.
I mean, I've been doing it all season. All right, well, do we have like a table or anything that I... Yeah. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Sounds good. Beautiful.
they your phone? Are they your phone?
Yeah. Do another water or are you good?
Well, a very good afternoon and welcome to Valentine Sports Park. It is the Women's Futsal Premier League Grand Final, Eastern Suburbs Hakoah taking on UTS Northside. The UTS, they are looking for revenge. They won the premiership last season but lost in the semi-finals. In 2022, however, they were victorious in the Grand Final, whilst their opponents, Eastern Suburbs Hakoah, in the white and light blue strip. It's been a massive improvement in the space of 12 months, having finished 7th last year. They finished the regular season in 2nd. Have now notched up 5 straight victories. Great to have your company here. James Preston with you for all the action. UTS, of course, looking to complete the double, both premiers and championships. Terrific action here. Very warm conditions as well, though. Into the mid-30s here today. And Hakoah, of course, riding high off the back of a wonderful end to the season. UTS with a record of 11 wins, 1 draw and 2 losses. Eastern Suburbs Hakoah with 8 wins, 4 draws and 2 losses. But 5 straight victories to close out the season, of course, including that semi-final result. So the form for both teams is excellent. And it will be Hakoah who get first use of the ball. Pepino up front there has been one of the talisman of this team throughout the season. She'll be in the number 10. Good showing here today as well. Nice full grandstand. Despite the warm conditions, already ready to see some red-hot action, if you will. 20-minute halves, of course, with clock stoppage in play as well, each time the ball goes out of bounds. And we are underway for the Women's Futsal Premier League Grand Final. UTS intercepting it early on here. Now, head out wide now for Carice Stahl. Out of that left-hand side, just bouncing away from the sideline. Looking to open up a little bit of a gap. Flicked over the top there, but unable to find the right direction. Now they've shifted out to this left-hand side here with Hakoah. That's Holder. Capino with a nice little flick on, but strong pressure coming in from Alexia Carice Stahl. Restarted here from UTS. Slowing down momentarily here for Fairham. Just shifting towards the back.
Very good, very good, very good.
Nice high press so far from Hakoah in the opening exchanges. Carice Stahl. Out towards the middle. Upping up the play just a touch here. Great pressure though from Pepino. He's hassling multiple players there, but can't quite come up with possession. And even the drums are in action here at Valentine Sports Park. Great atmosphere for a very warm Saturday afternoon. Holder lives it deep now for Malone. Malone under pressure loses out. And Arrowsmith was looking to dart away. Played short here for Aurelia Collins. Collins now shifting out to that right-hand side of the field. Holder just slowing it down a touch. Pepino was waiting for it. Holder didn't really have a look. Maybe just some early game nerves here for Eastern Suburbs Hakoah. UTS play it deep. Nice little rollover, and they open up a bit of extra space, but Collins shut it down very quickly. The team really stamping their authority on this one so far. Still very early on. Malone. Down the sideline. Collins looking to flick it on. Thought there may have been a handball there, accidental, but still looked to have contacted the fingertips. Play on is the call instead, though. He started now for Arrowsmith, and then to notch it upfield, or Carice Stahl coming up with a foul there. No advantage to be played. And it's the first one against UTS. Holder from range here. Knocking it for Pepino, one of the first time shot, didn't get it cleanly. And in the end, it'll actually go over the sideline. Arrowsmith now the captain for UTS, restarting things. Little short pass, and outfield she marches. Collins there to try and close down the angle. Send it even wider now, and looking to chip forward. Well cut off though from Malone. Falls here for Holder. Chance for the counter-attack. Slips a little pass here for Pepino. Oh, and there was building nicely. Malone just couldn't get the foot to it. Still 0-0 here in the women's grand final. That pass misdirected. Pepino, the most dangerous player here for Hakoah, hasn't really had a chance to show her wares as of yet, though. Play deep now for Carice Stahl. Phil Demarge. Now Arrowsmith looking to squeeze it through a gap. It has contacted Hakoah, but great awareness in the end from Brianna Clark in between the sticks. Pepino under pressure. Great pressure here from Carice Stahl. Then Arrowsmith with the attempted shot, also blocked and then cleared away. Restarted now for UTS. Options out on this right-hand side. That's the way they go for Carice Stahl. Playing deep momentarily. Oh, heavy touch, and Malone nearly had a chance to pounce on it. Now Collins marching forward. Good pressure, and the stalemate continues. That's a drive forward, but that one's a little bit too deep. And dropping off. Pepino, who opens up a little bit of space through the middle. One-time release and then chance over the top. They find Pepino, gets it under control and the shot on target, but not too much behind it. They'll come out wide for Arrowsmith. Really threads the needle beautifully, and Arrowsmith at full pelt opens up the space, and Arrowsmith by name, Arrow by nature, directed straight into the back of the net, and UTS Northside. They lead early in the Women's Futsal Premier League Grand Final. Just sheer pace from the captain, who leads by example. Here she comes again now. Arrowsmith pressuring. And Kashaba looking to clear her lines, but can't do so. Caristal now. Playing it wide. Holder stepping up to apply. A little bit of pressure here for Hakoah defensively. Caristal returning back once more. Collins also stepped up. And that pressure does tell here. Eastern Suburbs, Hakoah coming up with the result as Kashaba will look to restart things. Sending deep here for Holder. Now wider for Collins. Trying to find a gap through the middle. Closed down very quickly. Holder now with a chance from range. Oh, good skill from Holder. Slide came through. There's another foul. The second one here for UTS. Burton into the action. So too is Basto. Holder from range. Decent strike on target. Well taken in the end, though, from forward. That one over the sideline yet again here. So Kashaba playing here for Collins. Sends it for Holder. A loose pass. She was looking to get rid of it quickly, but I need better than that. Burden is an option deep. Collins does a great job and cuts it out. Burden sending it wide with a restart. Kashaba gets in the way of it. Good slide tackle coming in from Gatorna. Still with possession here. Only momentarily, though, for UTS because Holder stepped in the way of that pass. Now out here for Collins. Holder, lovely first-time release. Good pressure on Kashaba, though. Gatorna, a great use of the body. Put herself between player and ball. Holder pressured. Kashaba has to clean. All the way back for Collins. Oh, Collins. It's collected there momentarily. I thought that could have been another foul. UTS, a very aggressive, up-tempo defensive line so far. It's Kashaba. Just slowing it down a touch here. Holder's still an option on this left-hand side. Gatorna looking for an opening. Holder was trying to flick it through. Kashaba. Holder, nice big turn, and then just managing to keep it inside the court itself. Good to turn it back to the middle. Well dealt with. Falls here for Gatorna. Chance for the shot. Not too far away. So Arrowsmith back out there now for UTS. The ball at her feet, the only goal scorer so far. Threads the needle through the middle. Good pressure though from Hakoah. And watched over the sideline from Basto. Arnold chipping long. Collins cutting it off. Arrowsmith once more. Just trying to thread the needle, looking for Arrowsmith, who once more takes off with good speed. Great save from Clark. And finds the pass here for Gatorna. A chance to go quickly. Gatorna, in the end, converged upon by three defenders. Could do nothing about that. Looking to find a little opening there. UTS, it stays in the field of play. Gatorna taking off. Collins. Sending here for Malone. Malone. Back to Collins again. Ooh, pressure there and potentially a late challenge. Play on for now. And then a tough one to deal with for Gatorna. UTS playing deep here through Burton. Burton sending it once more for Carice Stahl, who's back out there. Chesky hit the deck. Gatorna looking for a little pass back on the inside. Clark will just watch that one go over the byline. Malone being hustled and harried here, and UTS will win out on that occasion. And on top here, Northside girls, as Arrowsmith tries to send it wide. Kashaba, though, with good pressure, gets a result. Now Gatorna. Malone finding a little short pass here for Kashaba, under all sorts of pressure, and there was a good chance there for Machensky. Just couldn't quite get a clean touch on it. Restarted here now for Carice Stahl. Strong contact. Hakoah winning out. Falls here for Malone. Now wider for Kashaba. Kashaba out of the first attempted challenge. That one spewing away on the sideline itself without crossing. Oh, and then Kashaba in the back. That will be a foul. Malone with a good challenge. Machensky now looking to carry just a touch. Finds Gatorna. Way back for Machensky. Twisting away and opened up a little bit of space, but unfortunately just couldn't find that final pass. Arrowsmith up along the sideline. Knocking it back to the middle, but straight to the feet of Malone. Shaba. Wide for Machensky. Oh, that was an awkward one for Machensky, but recovers well. And then finds Kashaba. Just couldn't quite get the correct touch on it. Chipping over the top, but unable to find a supporting run. And there's a chance here for Carice Stahl. And Clark has got fingertips to that. It was going well wide regardless. So a corner coming up for UTS. The first one of the match for that matter. I played short. Oh, Gatorna out of the first challenge. We'll come back to the corner here. Smith an option deep. I'll go to Carice Stahl instead, who threatens the shot. Now wide for Arrowsmith. Great first touch, rolling over with the boot. Looking to find an opening there, but shut down very quickly. Malone just jamming in, offering no opportunity there for UTS. Now Arrowsmith on target. Clark momentarily had a nervy moment. Had to dive on it very quickly. Now throwing long. Pepino was a little bit too short for that one though. Up towards halfway, but that one was delivered a lot longer. Now Arrowsmith. Just outside the D, carrying up towards halfway. Lovely ball over the top. Oh, Cariste nearly with an absolute cracker. In fact, it was Basto. Just chipped over the top. Hit the upright. Well, that would have been something special. Basto deep once again. Good contact behind the shot. Now look for Basto again here. Around that centre circle. Wider still. Malone closing the angle. Oh, Pepino, that's cleverly done. Now sending for Machensky, gets a great first touch. Now there's a chance. Can she get the shot off in time? Finds a lovely pass. Malone, though, misses an open goal. Well, Fullwood was beaten. Just had to hit the target. A good half of that goal was completely uncontested, even at full stretch. There's a golden opportunity for Hakoah, their first real one. Now Holder steps in front of that pass. Machensky for Pepino. Early release here for Holder. And Burton. That's the final touch, so he's starting good field position here. And Holder just trying to force the issue perhaps a bit too much. Ball's now for Pepino. Machensky. Heading back towards that left-hand side. Holder out of the first tackle, not out of the second. Machensky now with great skill. Somehow conjures up possession. Pepino under pressure herself up along the sideline. A little flick on here for Holder, who tries to respond in like kind. Now Pepino gets it on target. Good save from Fullwood. It's a nice passage there from Hakoah. UTS now. Chipping it over the top. Collins takes it down on the chest. Chance to turn and go. Collins, great recovery, and then, Pepino. That was really treading a fine line. Shoulder to shoulder is fine, but that was a little bit more than that. Now Kashaba finds Holder. Just a little flat-footed there to take full advantage of the opportunity. Collins now feeding a pass back to Kashaba, who's heavily marked. Collins once more up through the middle is the option for them, but been doing that very well so far, UTS. Just jamming the middle, ensuring that Hakoah have to play out wide. Holder. That's a moment she would like over. Burton. Cleverly done from Claire Holder. Stepping over the ball as it was coming through. Machensky. Out here for Malone. That's a lovely pass here for Kashaba, who now feeds directly to the middle for Malone. Away from the attempted tackle. In fact, it was Collins with ball at her feet. Arnold sees it once more on this right-hand side. Finds a lovely pass here for Burton. Now a great opportunity. Holder comes across, got ball. Also took the woman, but it was ball first. Now Machensky driving forward. Has the shot from range. Holder doesn't seem to be 100% after that challenge, though. A little bit dazed. Oh, and Collins dispossessed. Now a chance for UTS. Out it comes for Arnold. Has the shot. Well wide of the mark. Hakoah have responded to that recent little bit of pressure. Katorna back out there, but that's not a great reintroduction for her. Yes, still with that one-goal lead. Came through the boot of their captain, Daisy Arrowsmith. Collins. Feeding a pass there for Kashaba, who's hit the deck. Quick release now once more. A chance for Arrowsmith to get a double. Had an eternity to get the shot off in the end. It was well and truly off target. Straight back into the legs of Machensky, but they'll get a corner out of it. And third now of the match, UTS. Arrowsmith again, trying to open up a bit of space. Good pressure though from Hakoah. Kashaba, Collins. It's a difficult pass to make, but nearly paid off. Arrowsmith trapped here by Malone. And back to Kashaba, but Arrowsmith came up strongly, wins out. The shot's not too far away. She started this match like a house on fire. And that one will hit the netting, and as a result, we'll have a restart from the halfway mark. Smith knocking deep. Carice Stahl. These two have been working in tandem so far throughout this match. Smith once more feeding a little pass down the sideline. And timeout called. Chance for both teams to recalibrate just a touch, and we'll have a little break here in the commentary booth. Back underway now here for Hakoah. Collins tracking towards the middle of the field. Holder, once more that early release. It's come unstuck a few times for Holder so far in this first half with about 6 minutes remaining. Back to Collins through the middle. Holder now taking off a chance for that long range effort. Big boot. 6 minutes to go here in this first half. It's now Carice Stahl. Drives forward, Arrowsmith leaves it for Burden, back to the middle, Arrowsmith off the post, inches away from a second. Beautifully worked movement from UTS. A little step over from Arrowsmith to set up the space for Burden, and then tracking through the middle. She has been best on ground by some margin so far, Daisy Arrowsmith. Holder. Little pass now for Gatorna, and wide is still here for Collins. Holder trying to chip it over the top, looking for the run of Gatorna. Easily taken though from forward. Burton yet again. A lovely little flick on there from Souza. Well kept in from Carice Stahl. Souza once more. Pops a pass there for Carice Stahl. Great save from Brianna Clark. Well, that was athletic. The full splits required. Holder now caught in the middle of the field. And that'll be a third foul here for UTS. And she's been crunched a couple of times here as well, Holder. So 5 to go now in this first half. And Holder, with this massive boot that she possesses, is a real threat from this distance. Pepino also an option. Nice and close. Holder lining things up. Looking to unleash. Great strike, and Holder finds the back of the net. She's always had that big boot in the arsenal, and now she's pulled it out on the big stage. A great strike from Claire Holder. We are locked up at 1 apiece. Less than 5 to go in this first half. There's Smith. Under pressure there, so too was Arnold. That's energized them here. Pepino stepping up. Oh, nice little twist and turn away there from Smith. Torna's got to be careful there. Throwing that ball away could easily result in a card for ill discipline, if you will. Smith restarting things. Arnold. Oh, well picked off here from Holder. Back to the middle. Pepino. Now Holder again. Oh, just cleared away from Arrowsmith. Momentum has well and truly swung in favour of Hakoah here. Now Gatorna. Back to Holder. Bit of miscommunication. Pepino had come to act almost as a silent receiver. Smith wanting a little bit more movement here and finally gets it through Arrowsmith. Pepino stepping in the way of that pass. Pops it back to the middle. Great tackle. Gatorna just a little over the crossbar. It was a tough one to reel in. She was falling in the process. Out wide here for Smith. Gatorna falls here for Arrowsmith. Still marching forward. Gets a little toe poke away. Clark parries. Arnold now with yet another corner here for UTS. Good strike from Arrowsmith. Basto hit the deck. So just under 4 minutes remaining now here at Valentine Sports Park. Smith restarts things. Stahl just can't quite find the pass there for Grace Arnold. This one on a nice edge. 1 goal apiece approaching half time. Collins under duress. Smith got a touch on it. Collins now for Holder. Lovely pass. Oh, did they get a little touch on Smith? No, just missed the boot. Carice Stahl. Still around the outside of Danes, who's out there for her first taste of the action for Hakoah. Carice Stahl once more. Driving forward. Finding a little pass here for Basto. And Basto looking for Smith. Plenty of room to work with, but couldn't quite find the right direction. Now chipped over the top. Pepino using the abdomen to try and control it. That one goes over the sideline though. We started here for Smith. Forward. Smith under pressure. Nice quick release from her though. Then up the sideline. Basto up against Collins, and Collins wins out. If you're just joining us, mentioned at the very top of the broadcast that Hakoah, despite finishing quite a few points behind UTS overall on the ladder, Had a really strong end to the season, 5 straight victories, including that semi-final. So they are riding a wave coming into this grand final. UTS, obviously minor premiers and well and truly the strongest team throughout the season. Out comes here for Basto. Under 3 to go in this first half. And a real traffic jam there between Arnold and the run of Carice Stahl. Down the sideline they go, looking for Collins. Collins doing a great job to hold off the advances of Smith. Machensky back out there too for Hakoah. Tough one for Machensky to deal with. Lovely quick release from Smith. Now Machensky takes off, trying to use his speed. Oh, big contact there with Carice Stahl. Good enough just to dispossess her. Arnold to Souza. Arnold now flicking over the top and then headed forward from Carice Stahl. Danes under pressure, knocks it back towards the middle, only as far as Arnold. On target with the shot, but never really troubling Clark. Throws it long. With 2 to go in this first half. It's anyone's game. Not a great release there, falls directly into the path of Machensky, who takes off. Oh, shot back across the face, wasn't too far away. Forward. Provides here for Carice Stahl. Burton. Quick release. Ara Smith back out there. Oh, Burton straight through the middle, but only as far as Machensky, who shoots. Never really in trouble there was forward. Ara Smith. Souza. Taking off. Nice effort here from Souza. Dispossessed though from Kashaba, who comes forward. Looking for the left-footed shot. Oh, Kashaba threads an absolute needle. It was inch perfect into the bottom corner. And Hakoah, they hit the front for the first time in the grand final, 2-1. What a finish from Alvina Kashaba. So nearing that halftime break, and Hakoah in front now. They've been building as this match has gone on. Bit of work to do here as a result for UTS. They've only had the 2 losses all season. In fairness to Hakoah, they've only lost 2 matches themselves. A few extra draws along the way. Collins, lovely footwork, got around the outside of the attempt there from Souza. Chipping long, looking for Machensky. Falls here for Collins, looked to be a handball. And it will be called as such, and that one's nearly taken out the timekeeper here at Valentine Sports Park. So Ara Smith will restart things. Oh, not a great delivery whatsoever. It's probably the only thing Ara Smith has actually got wrong so far in this first half. Now Malone chipping long. Collins does a great job to keep it in the field of play. In fact, now it's just gone out. Ara Smith feeding that delivery, but unable to find the right pass. Collins up against the sideline. Finds a little pass and then attempting to clear. Hakoah will once more with only around about a half a minute left here. Collins. A little pass off Kashaba again with a great turn. Chance for a second for her. Well recovered though from Burton with the slide. Looking to find Collins back to the middle. Kashaba comes up with it. Falls here for Machensky. Finds a pass. Collins on target. Tipped away from forward. Final moments of this first half. Machensky returns it back here for Collins. Still with possession. Machensky taking off, gets the shot away. Blocked there from both Burton and Souza. Malone to Machensky. Kashaba. Now turning it to the middle. Finds a goal inside the final 3 seconds. What a delivery from Kashaba. And Machensky, with the faintest touch, helps it on its way into the back of the net for a third. 3 straight for Eastern Suburbs Hakoah, and a great little cherry to put on top of the cake just before half-time. Well, it's going to need to be some team talk at the break here for UTS. And George Lethbridge, what can he impart on his side? Might have time for a restart and then a quick shot. That'll be about it. Oh, Smith's gone over the sideline. And I think that's the nerves of the situation. Kashaba quickly restarting once more over the sideline. Deep it goes. There's the halftime siren and the whistle as well. What a first half performance from both these teams, but Eastern Suburbs Hakoah in that final 6 or 7 minutes really hit their stride. And as a result, they take a 3-1 lead into the break. All the second half action in the Women's Futsal Premier League Grand Final in just a moment. Welcome back here to Valentine Sports Park, the Women's Futsal Premier League Grand Final between UTS and Eastern Suburbs Hakoah, and Hakoah storming home in that first half to take a 3-1 lead at the break. Work to do for the minor premiers. UTS, they've been in this situation before. They won the grand final back in 2022. Last year, of course, though, after finishing minor premiers, they were knocked out in the semi-final stages. So, yes, they've gone one better this season, but they certainly won't want to stop there. They'll be looking for the overall championship, but Hakoah in the box seat at the moment. As Pepino tries to squeeze down the sideline, but is dispossessed. Attempted long ball there. Not quite finding the right target. Tough one for Smith to deal with. Oh, and then Pepino really tugging on the arm there of Carice Stahl. Probably lucky not to be fouled. Of course, the foul count resetting here in the second half. If you're just joining us, 20-minute halves with clock stopping each and every time it does head out of bounds. Ara Smith, the sole goal scorer thus far for UTS. Receives it back once more, trying to head right towards the middle. Pepino applies the pressure and gets a result. Pepino looking it back here for Malone, who then tries to return serve. Cleared away from UTS. Deep now for Collins, who's been very busy in this match. Oh, there's a very definite foul from Arrowsmith, but they'll play advantage. It's a good one as well from the referees. Malone got a shot on target. And I'll come back here to indicate the initial foul against UTS. It's restarted now. Smith looking for a little opening here, chipping over the top. Now for Collins. Oh, finding a little pass, but only as far as Carice Stahl, who now drops it back. Oh, Smith didn't quite get enough on that one there. Now Arrowsmith looking to get off the shot. Malone stood tall, turned it away. Oh, and a great slide here from Souza. Now a chance for UTS. Numbers on the outside, they never looked. Smith had an acre of space. That is an opportunity that really went begging. Collins, the middle now for Pepino. Bouncing off of Carice Stahl. And watched over the sideline there from Souza. Souza knocking deep. Carice Stahl threatening the shot. Holder stuck out a leg. Arrowsmith back for Carice Stahl once again. Lovely little movement there from Smith, who is tugged away from Pepino. And there's a foul against Hakoah. And decent position on the court too to have a crack at goal. Carice Stahl is hanging deep. Arrowsmith in the D. Holder marking squarely on her. Souza threatening the shot, comes back for Carice Stahl. He's onto the weaker foot. It's always going to be a tough ask. And now a quick release here for Collins, but look at the speed from Arrowsmith. Shuts down the opportunity as quickly as you like with about 2.5 gone in this second half. Now Collins feeding it, gets it back here from Pepino. Lovely interchange of passing from Hakoah. Just bossing possession at the moment. From mine that was played out there from UTS, and These referees agree. Holder just ushering Malone a little bit deeper out here. Now for Collins, and then pleasantly flicked on from Pepino. Back for Holder again. 1 goal so far to her name. Holder with a chance and finds the back of the net again. Gee, she can strike it. And it's such a short wind-up, it's hard to predict. And it's a 4th for Eastern Suburbs Hakoah. What a start in the second. And now it's a long way back for UTS. Arnold. And the pressure continues to mount here. They're under the pump, and there's pretty healthy contingency of support here for UTS, but they have been quieted. Something severe. Now Collins feeding it forward for Pepino. Even those loose balls are now falling the way of Eastern Suburbs Hakoah. Holder pulling for it out here on this right-hand side. Didn't quite get that first touch as she would have liked, though. Now Carice Stahl. Putting a little pass here for Burton. And cleared away. Restarted now. And Brianna Clark out to Holder. Going over the top of the ball before releasing for Malone. Holder flicking it through the middle, looking for Pepino. All the way back it goes. Basto. Burton being pressured from Holder. The middle cut from Pepino. Does a great job in the end to release safely. And now Carice Stahl finding a clever little pass. Flicked on here for Burton, and then Arnold. That was better from UTS. Decent creativity. But Holder will now just slow things down a touch. Holder toward the middle, finding Kashaba. Kashaba, who has a goal herself, having also set one up. Now for Malone. Kashaba. Oh, lovely little flick on. Malone with a chance now. Back towards the middle. Kashaba gets another one. Terrific left foot strike. It is all coming up daisies for Eastern Suburbs Hakoah. And as a result, there's the timeout called here for UTS, and can't blame George Lethbridge. Something has to change, and quick smart. It's a 5th now for Eastern Suburbs Hakoah. So 3-1 at the break. They've added another 2. They're going from strength to strength. Take a very short break here in the booth with the score at 5-1. Referees back out there now, ready to get underway once more. Jackson Mackey, Matthew Harris, Siobhan Gregory on this near side. Lana Gitz as well. Also out there, and timekeeper, of course, Alexander Zastanikovic. They are very energised here, Eastern Suburbs Hakoah, and why wouldn't they be? Riding a huge wave of form coming into this one. 5 straight wins. They peaked at the right time of the season, and the response here from UTS is a big one. They pulled the keeper. Smith will now operate outfield wearing that green jersey. So if there's danger, she'll look to head back towards the goal mouth. Has it at her feet now. Carice Stahl trying to force the issue a touch. now releasing. Back over the sideline. And it will be a quick interchange back and forth here with forward. So Smith once more on court. And that green 23 jersey. Souza. He's starting here for Carice Stahl and then back towards the middle. Not really using the numerical advantage particularly efficiently so far. Hakoah. There's a UTS. Hakoah have dealt with it quite easily. Finds a lovely pass now for Collins. Not a great first touch though. And then Carice Stahl comes across and cleans up. Still around about 15 minutes remaining in this one. They're trying to feed a little opening here. It might be Spannenberg that's out there now for them. Souza pressuring well. And Carice Stahl also coming up with a nice little tip on there to just dispossess Collins. Arrowsmith makes the challenge. Chance here for Hakoah. Arrowsmith put a body on the line. And there's an issue here as a result. Some running repairs here for Daisy Arrowsmith, who's been terrific for UTS. They can ill afford to lose her if the comeback is still to happen. Still plenty of time though. The way the clock stops each time there is a break in play. 14, 15 minutes that we do have left. More than enough time. Good to see Arrowsmith back up to her feet and walking off. Hopefully she will be good to continue. Smith's waiting up along the sideline. Now back underway in Carice Stahl. It's more looking to flick forward, but it's high press from Hakoah, really smothering any opportunity. It's almost like they took the blueprint from UTS inside that first 10 minutes of the first half. They were standing up very high towards the halfway line, the base of their defence. Souza is now dispossessed, and off they go through Collins, feeding it once more for Kashaba. Great first time release. It's probably at 99%, but pass needed to be at 100. Take nothing away from Kashaba being able to deliver it through traffic. Now Souza along this left-hand side. Smith was there and the two nearly collided. Back to Smith once more. Burton, wider still. Carice Stahl trying to feed it through. Now there's a chance for Gatorna straight away. Gatorna very calm under pressure. And Souza trying to retrieve it will knock it over the sideline. And Holder has already got a double herself, is back out there now. Great release for Kashaba, looking for a hat-trick. Oh, wonderful save from Fullwood. It was nearly right through Main Street. Now Souza bringing it forward. Smith out on this left-hand side. And there's an issue. Now go quickly here. No keeper at home. Gatorna trying to thread it through. That, of course, is the risk that you run when you pull the keeper. They haven't conceded since doing so, though. Arnold under pressure. Now chip it long. Once more forward. Back on deck between the The sticks. Collins looking long. Kashaba is there. Great first time ball back to the middle, just out in front of Gatorna. Burton for Arnold. Twisting away. Once more, chance. Oh, good skill from Burton. Now feeds a lovely pass here for Crease Style through the legs of Arnold. It was building nicely there for UTS. Arnold there to shut it down, and now Holder once more will restart things here for Hakoah. Only as far as Arnold, who gets a shot away. A diving effort from Clark. Looks spectacular, but I don't think it was ever really on target from Arnold. Arnold now trying to feed it through once more. Kashaba brought to ground. There's a foul. Second of the half here for UTS. Olivia Di Alessandro also looking to get her first taste of the action now for Hakoah. Machensky comes up with an awkward pass there. Holder somehow beats three of them. And then Kashaba with some great skill opens up a bit of passage here for Collins. Turned away. Now Carice Stahl taking off. That one will head over the sideline though. See as well, Daisy Arrowsmith back out there now for UTS. So she has recovered from that injury a few minutes ago. Collins, Holder, Machensky, great first time touch. Finds a little pass here for Collins, who was caught flat-footed. Machensky did the hard work. Now Arrowsmith. A little pass here for Souza. Arnold. Souza taking off once again. It's all very lateral at the moment here from UTS as Holder steps in. There's no keeper. She identifies it, and Holder has a hat-trick in the grand final. Wonderful situational awareness from Claire Holder. Struck it from distance. That was a very risky change of keeper as the play was still unfolding, and now 6-1. Well, that will now mean UTS have to keep Smith out there. Arrowsmith to Smith. Arrowsmith, and then what a great release back there for Smith. Arrowsmith stepping up, takes it this time. Finds a little pass here for Souza. Tries to squeeze it through the legs. Brianna Clark with another good save. Gee, she's been good in goals. Falls here for Basto. Back towards the middle. Arrowsmith. Souza. Again Clark. Somehow keeps it out. Arrowsmith on the follow-up. They're swarming on it like ants to a breadcrumb. Arrowsmith still marching forward. Souza's there. Clark in the back, but got a foot to ball. Now the break's on for Machensky. Finds Kashaba. Sends it back across the face. Machensky on the follow-up. Hits the crossbar. Still on here, though, for Hakoah. Malone. Machensky twisting away. Now Arrowsmith comes up with it. This is exhausting. Arrowsmith. Clark stands tall again. Arnold. Pressured. Basto was there as well. Now Kashaba. Kashaba. Around Arnold, all fouled. That one could even bring a card. And there it is, the yellow is out of the pocket. It's going to come against Arnold here, it looks like. So Arnold on a yellow, and that's now 3 fouls in the second half here. We are approaching the final quarter of this match. Well, this could be it here for them. I'm a little surprised they haven't decided to pop Claire Holder back out there just to take the shot, given the big boot that she does have. It'll be Machensky who steps up to the plate. Also has a decent little strike on her. And this would pretty much end it as a contest. 6-1, still plenty of time to go, but it's all one-way traffic. Machensky lines it up, good save. Kashaba got a little bit onto it, but forward. Did a really good job in the end. Now Ara Smith with a patient build up here. Eventually releasing for Souza. Ara Smith. Souza. Then into the middle. Smith once more operating as a travel keeper. Souza will march forward. They'll send it here for Smith. Back to Ara Smith. Again though, it's all very lateral here from UTS. Nobody really looking to create the gap. And Clark again sees off the threat. He's also warming into contention for one of the best on ground. Crease Stahl out there now as well. Forward. Back on deck in goals. Machensky went for the little flick over the top. Ara Smith just couldn't keep it in the field of play. Holder, nice little fake and got around the outside of Arnold, and then Souza coming through with a strong challenge. And Holder slow back to her feet. Officials were satisfied there was enough ball in that one. Machensky knocking long. Taken down here by Souza. Back once more for Arnold. Ara Smith. Arnold will simply watch that one head over. Byline, corner to come here for UTS. Just needs something to swing the momentum a touch. And Clark, as easy as you like, restarts it now. Pepino is out there. It's a great little ball here for Malone. Collins an option deep. It's the way they go now. Collins dragging it back and then getting out to the left-hand side for Machensky. First time delivery from Pepino. Once more, I'll look to pool keeper here. Smith upfield for UTS. Ara Smith. Now Crease Stahl looking to the middle. Falls here for Smith. Chance to finish. Again, Clark saves. That's double digits for her now. She's a brick wall in between the sticks. Almost impenetrable, that goal mouth. Pepino playing deep here for Collins, who sends it out now for Holder. Crease Stahl with nice detection of that little loop over. Holder deep, threatened to go for another long-range effort. Now twisting, turning, looking for an opening. Back towards the face of goal. Simply cleared away by Burton. Clark probably had a chance to soak up a few more seconds there than what she did. Pepino. Back for Collins. All the way back for Clark, who will simply knock it long, but never quite crossed that half. So a good chance now for UTS to try and get one back. You have the feeling if they can get one, might be a couple more in quick succession. It is Corey Stahl at the moment who's laying this one up. But Souza also having a little chat. Clark organising that wall behind her. 6-1 the score. They'd love to get one back here. Souza goes for that straight drive with the toe poke and holder. Took a blow from that shot. Now Souza. Here for Smith once more. Still no openings for UTS. Souza continuing to drive forward. Now rolling through. Gatorna comes up with a good challenge. Now Collins. She'd had a quick look. There was nobody in goal. Smith's now going to have to try and defend one herself. Finds a lovely pass here for Gatorna. And then it's finished off out wide from Collins. And that should finish it here. 7-1. What a performance in the grand final. Well, they have been building towards this one. And for UTS, everything is going wrong. Even the restarts from the centre. Not to mention, it's 7 straight goals now for Eastern Suburbs Hakoah. Carice Stahl. Well, finding a lovely pass here for Souza, who just couldn't quite get it under control. And at the moment, it's all smiles on the Hakoah bench. They're enjoying this performance. Forward. A lovely pass provided here for Arnold. Trying to get the shot away. Holder stood in the way of it. Souza. Smith. Patient here from UTS, but once more, no chinks in the armour as of yet. It's a well-found pass there from Carice Stahl. And Smith will simply hop in between the sticks, and I think that might have to be the approach moving forward here for UTS. Not even worry about getting forward back out there. Just keep Smith on deck. Now Pepino. On the way back for Holder. Calmly delivered for Gatorna. Souza. Oh, Pepino came jamming in. Got a fair chunk of Souza there. Surprised that's not been called as a foul. Holder. Collins. Gatorna simply knocking it upfield. And yes, there is the late call now. And UTS picking up a foul there. Another team really in danger of bringing up the 5, and this result seeing a spot kick. Now Stella Cameron getting her first taste of the action late in this one. And she is with ball at her feet now. Twisting away. Smith pressured. Through the middle they go. Carice Stahl. You'd just like to see somebody take a run. Attempt to beat a player one-on-one. Souza caught here. As I mentioned, it's all been very lateral. Controlling possession, but they need a little bit of punch along with it. Now Holder takes off, beats the first. Souza coming through. Arnold now with a chance. Having the strike, but never troubling Clark, and the UTS support has gone very quiet here at Valentine Sports Park. Arnold with some nice pressure there. Carice Stahl to the middle now for Souza. Oh, Souza finding a lovely pass. Carice Stahl can't get the finish. Geez, Brianna Clark's been impressive. Well, she'd actually be throwing her hat in the ring for player of the match here. On my count, that's minimum 10, maybe 15. Good saves from Brianna Clark. Holder knocking it to Collins on that left-hand side with time rapidly running out, approaching the final 5 minutes. Collins tracking back infield. Sends it over the top, headed away. Back to Holder once more. Cameron dispossessing Holder. Kicked over the top now. Oh, great skill from Collins to beat the first. Now the second. Kashaba wrapping around as an option. Kashaba with the little toe poke. Just off the backside of the UTS defender. Out for a corner it goes. There's an issue here for Alexia Carice Stahl. It's being helped from the field now. And a good show of sportsmanship from both sets of fans. Applause as she exits the action, and based on how things are going, convinced that she'll see another taste of the grand final. Hook now getting her first entry into proceedings. Holder flicks it back. Collins. Malone. Onto Collins, and now Kashaba twisting it. Collins, there's just so much space for them all over the court here. A chance to hit Collins immediately once more. There's been very few errors from Hakoah, especially in the second half, to really offer much of a chance to UTS. Cameron will get possession once more here from the sideline. Smith into the action yet again. Cameron, Smith, and all the way back out to that right-hand side. That one was already over the sideline there, unfortunately for Hook. Now chipping forward here for Kashaba. Arnold driving upfield. Ooh, chance to connect with that one. All coming through with Souza. Well, I certainly think she got a boot to ball before anything else happened here. For mine, there is no way that this should be a card or even a foul, really. But Clark has definitely hit the deck here after a massive effort between the posts. Souza just coming through here, I believe, to check on Clark. This is good sportsmanship from Souza. Nothing untoward about the challenge. He was simply trying to get a shot away whilst there was the opportunity. What this might mean is that Spannenberg could end up getting a taste of the grand final herself. She's a tough cookie though, Clark, and she is back on her feet. Check here, and Clark will make way now for Spannenberg. So there's an issue here for Clark. I believe she's come up with another dark patch around the cheek, so definitely some contact. Spannenberg will now have a little taste of the action herself, and I think that now means everybody except potentially Asha Sutton has got out there. Sutton may have had a little bit of a stint earlier in that first half. Burden dispossessed, and that will go for a restart from the D. Spannenberg releasing here for Holder. Now for Kashaba, and then back to Holder, squeezing a pass for Collins. Burton, Cameron, great skill to get around Holder. And that one nearly falling for Hook, but Holder didn't panic despite the immense pressure she was under. Very calmly dealt with Kashaba. Lovely first touch to try and get the twist and turn away. And that will be a foul against Malone here. Quick change, and Smith back out there, so too is Arnold. This is really where they need Arrowsmith on board though. Cameron able to free up a bit of space on that right-hand side, finds a great delivery. Hook was on the spot, but a good save from Spannenberg. Now deeper still. Trying to find an opening. All the way back here for Arnold. Smith. Arnold yet again. Finding an opportunity on this left-hand side just to open up a bit of space. A lot of movement here for Hook through the middle. They eventually find her. Then Cameron. Back once more for Smith. Arnold again, but time is now, that's the biggest obstacle, obviously, outside of that scoreboard. Gatorna to try and squeeze it away. Kashaba in the end. And Clark will get back on deck now. So just a little cameo here for Spannenberg. Clark with some running repairs. And good to continue once more. Arnold finding a lovely pass here for Cameron. Now looking to feed Hook on that left-hand side. Arnold, quick release here for Smith. I need something. It's been too much of this in the second half. Sure, they're trying to work the extra number, but eventually you need to go forward. It's just been far too lateral from UTS. And now Machensky. Caught here through the middle. Ball collected though from Burden. Great skill from Kashaba. Then feeding it to the middle, and Machensky nearly with the finish. Smith marching forward now. Burton sends it back here for Cameron, who's had a bit of a meal of that one. Cameron stepping in front of that pass from Holder. Keeps it in the field of play momentarily, but just squeezing over the sideline. The result well and truly beyond doubt. And for Hakoah, they can start soaking up. It's been a miraculous second half of the season for them. This will now make it 6 straight victories as Machensky tries to squeeze it through. Contacts the arm there of Burton. Handball is called. Less than 2 minutes to go. Looking for their 8th now. Collins, Machensky. Running out of real estate. Only around 90 seconds to go here at Valentine Sports Park. Don't forget, up next, it is the Men's Premier League Grand Final. Terrific action coming up between the Mascot Vipers and Enfield All-Stars. They've been the top 2 teams throughout the entire season. Mascot have only suffered the 1 loss. It was all the way back in round 1 against Enfield. And their follow-up encounter, just a 1-0 victory for Mascot over Enfield. So that's going to be a tight tussle. Can't miss a moment of the action. Should be commencing around 5 p.m. based on what time has transpired in this one. Find that link once more on the Football New South Wales YouTube page. Out here for Smith. Cameron, the quick release, but straight into the path of Collins. Smith, minor still for Hook. Pulling upon youth here in the final stages, UTS. Minor still it goes, but nothing for Camille Crowe. No joy on that occasion. Lovely ball over the top now for Machensky, who keeps it in. Oh, had more time than she thought. Stella Cameron was very slow to chase. Less than a minute remaining. Crowe. Burton driving forward. Cameron looking for an opening. Ball's here for Hook. Smith, an option on this left-hand side. They don't look, though. Well, there was so much room for Hallie Smith. And with 15 seconds remaining, final moments of this match. Dane's back out there, along with Gatorna. Continue to watch Burton. Sutton also getting another taste of the action. There's the siren, and the whistle follows, and it's victory for Eastern Suburbs Hakoah. They finished the regular season in style. 4 straight wins leading into the semi. They picked up another big victory in that knockout stage. And in the final game of the season, it was by far their best performance of the year to make it 6 straight victories and grand final glory. Full time in the Women's Futsal Premier League, it's Eastern Suburbs Hakoah, champions for 2024 to the tune of 7-1 over UTS. The Men's Premier League final up next.